All right, Mr. Ahmed here for section 3.3, intermediate algebra. Goal for today is to use function notation. So essential question is really, what is function notation? So when we think of function notation, the original way that we are used to seeing an equation, especially in math, is y equals 2x plus 6, something like that. All right, so our input value is x and our output is y. In function notation, we read it as the function of x is equal to something. So instead of a y, we see f of x. It's read f of x. This little letter is going to be italicized when it's in function notation, so it won't look like a regular letter. It'll be italic. What it means is we're going to plug a value for x into the formula f, and it does not mean to multiply. These parentheses do not mean multiplication. So I am given an input, and I need to find the output. And essentially, I'm given x, I need to find y, just like I'm used to seeing. So this is just like a y value here. So I am given an input x, and I need to find y that's an output. So I can envision this just like it's a y, and I'm going to plug this value in for x. Okay, so just try and keep this as simple as possible. Realistically, if you practice this, get used to it, it's not too difficult. But when we first look at this, like, oh, what's this? What's this f of x thing? I don't know what that means. All right, but it's just a function. It's going to be simplifying our expression. It's just a different notation. Instead of a y, it's the function of x. So we are supposed to find the function of x when it's 4x minus 5 and x is equal to 3. So we're going to say f of 3. That's going in for x, and that's equal to 4 times x in parentheses minus 5. Put 3 in for x. Follow the order of operations. 4 times 3 is 12, minus 5 is 7. So the function of 3 is equal to 7. All right, so we just had to simplify. Function of 3 equals 7. So our next one, this time we're going to put negative 2 in for x. So the function of negative 2 is negative 2 squared minus 2. So we put negative 2 in. So what do we get when x is negative 2? All right, negative 2 squared is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the function when x is equal to negative 2 is 2. We found it. All right, next one. This one says h of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Instead of an f, we now have an h. Nothing changes. We're putting a plus 2 in for x. So h of a plus 2. That's going in now. A plus 2 getting put in. Equals 3, parentheses where the x is. A plus 2 put in, plus 1. We'll simplify this. Distribute. 3a plus 6 plus 1. Combine our like terms. 3a plus 7 is equal to h of a plus 2. So we put a plus 2 in. All right. This time, we're going to put in y minus 1 in for x. So we're going to substitute this in. So g of x equals parentheses right where the x is. Put it in parentheses. And we get y minus 1 squared. Okay, so as I look back at this, I kind of realized for the first one, I didn't do a great job of putting my parentheses first. Parentheses where the variable is, that's where we put in 3. Parentheses, parentheses, we put in negative 2 on that one, so make sure you put it in parentheses when you substitute it in. All right, again, we are given an input, and we need to find the output. So essentially, we are given an x, we are going to find our y value. All right? So this time, I want you guys to try 5 and 6. So push pause, give 5 and 6 a try, and then come back. All right, number 5, f of, we're putting in 12, equals 4, parentheses where the x is. That's 12 plus 8. All right, 4 times 12 is 48 plus 8. 48 plus 8 is 56. So f of 12, 56. Second one, got a fraction. It's okay. Put -3 in for x. H of -3 is equal to 2 over 5 parentheses, -3. All right, when I multiply this out, I can just multiply the top. This is over 1. -3 times 2 is -6. 5 times 1 is 5. And that's equal to h of -3. So -6/5 is what I got for that one. And lastly, interpreting function notation. This one says let the f of t be the outside temperature in Fahrenheit, t hours after 7 a.m. So explain the meaning of each function. So I have to kind of read through this. T is the time in hours after 7 a.m. So if t is 1, that would make it 8 a.m. If t is 2, that would make it 9 a.m. All right. And the function is the temperature in Fahrenheit. So the first one, t is 4, so 4 went in. So 4 hours after 7 puts me at 11 a.m. So at 11 a.m., it is 74 degrees. Okay. This one says f of t. So at t hours after 7 a.m., it is 80 degrees. And this one says f of 0 is less than f of 6. So at 0 hours, it is cooler than at 6 hours. So at 7 a.m., so this is 7 a.m. At 6 hours after 7 a.m., that would put me at, well, I got to use my fingers for this. So that would put me at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. So at 7 a.m., it is cooler than at 1 p.m. So that is what I can infer from those. So at 7 a.m. it is cooler than at 1 p.m., which that kind of makes sense. It's usually cooler in the morning than the afternoon. All right, have a good day.